Oh, there's a story of a guy who goes out into a boat into the ocean. And when he's out there, the waves started to come up unexpectedly and they started to crash into the boat. And he's starting to think he might drown. And another boat comes by and they look at the guy and they say, "Hey, do you need help?" And the guy says, "Oh, no, I don't need help. God's on my side." And the boat went on. As the boat starts to take on more and more water, the fisherman inside the boat said, "I don't think I'm going to make it, but God's on my side." And then he saw another boat come by. And the people on boats again said, "Hey, do you need help?" And he said, "Nope, God's on my side. I'm okay." And the boat starts to sink farther and farther. Finally, a Coast Guard helicopter goes by, and they drop down a rope, and they say, "Are you okay?" He says, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. My God's going to take care of me." And then eventually, he drowns. And when he goes up to heaven, he gets to St. Peter, and he says to Peter, "How come God didn't help me?" And Peter turned around and he said, "What do you mean God didn't help you? He sent you 2 fishing boats, and he sent you a helicopter. What else did you want him to do for you?" Sometimes we're looking for rescue in the wrong places. Sometimes we don't see the signs and the symbols that God gives us every day where he is rescuing us. He's rescuing us from who? Mainly ourselves. Because we are our own worst enemies. Yes, we are our own worst enemy. Because we don't have the sense of self-denial that we need to stop ourselves from trying to always satisfy our needs. Yes, we have need for food and drink and shelter and good health, but so many of our needs are just that, superficial. They're temptations from the devil. He wants us to give in so that when we give in, he's won. There's only one thing that the devil wants, and that's to take you and your attention away from the God who loves you. But the God that loves you more than the devil could ever love you. God that loves you gives you signs and symbols every day of his love. But you choose, yes, you choose not to accept them by the way you live your life. If you don't live your life as one committed to the God that loves you, your life will never be satisfied. No matter how many lifelines God throws at you, if you're looking in the wrong place, you won't see that he's trying to save you from yourself and your own desires, which are being influenced not by him, but by the devil. Look at your life, do an examination, and ask yourself, what is it that satisfies you? Is it something that's totally material? Or are you satisfied by the little things? The little things that you can do every day to give God praise, glory, thanksgiving, adoration for all the wonders and marvels that he gives to you. The sunrise, the sunset, the birds, the bees, the beasts of the air, the fish of the seas. Nothing can match the beauty and the wonder of these things, and they're all God's gift to you. Let these things influence you. Let them make you turn your life to him. Don't turn to the devil, but catch those lifeboats that God sends to you. Let him rescue you.